Hey everybody, this is IO's first product called the IO VAD Pro. This is available now. I wanted to do a walkthrough because the interest has been a little bit overwhelming, and we're really excited about this product. We built this as a professional product. This is designed for musicians and audio engineers, perhaps those audiophiles who are obsessed with the future of audio and the frontier of audio. But the interest has been much beyond that. So I'm going to walk through it. We're going to point people to this video just so you can see what the device is and how it works, what it's for. And yeah, for those of you who want to jump in on what we see as the future of audio, go over to our website, io.audio, or shoot us an email. We're really excited to meet you. Okay, so I'm going to do sort of everything about this product, about what it is, what it does. I'm going to walk through the hardware and just kind of describe exactly how it works and what it's for. We're super proud of this device. We do see this as a breakthrough in audio technology. The VAD Pro is the first studio reference quality spatial audio device. So this is a wired earphone, and you put it on your ears, you plug it into a Macbook, and when it's paired with our psychoacoustics software, it can render sound in 3 dimensions all around your head, very immersively, as if you were there. So this has applications in music, this has applications in gaming, for anybody that just wants to get like a really unbelievable audio experience, for those music enthusiasts out there who are always chasing the latest and greatest listening environments. This is for you. It's an expensive product. This is not a mass market product. This is for those who really know what they're doing about audio. The way that works is with psychoacoustics. I'm going to do a special video on psychoacoustics because it gets very nerdy and I don't want to bore everybody here. But the short version to understand is we hear sounds as if they're outside of our head in daily life. We walk around the city or our houses, and if something makes a sound, we know where it came from, if it was behind us or in front of us or above us. And that's just how our ears work. So, you know, we have 2 ears just like we have 2 eyes. And our 2 ears help us to hear in 3D, just like our 2 eyes help us to see in 3D. In order to create a virtual sound scene, so create sounds that are outside of your head, you have to display sound to your ears in a way that tricks your ears into hearing them outside your head. So in a way, you sort of have to invert the psychoacoustic cues that we get naturally from our ears and from the separation between our ears and the head effects and the body effects on sound. And we have to generate all that digitally so that we can create the appearance of a sound outside your head. And when you can do that really well, you get an experience that's nothing short of magical. So if you listen, we have some great scenes that we listen to. If you listen to like a football game through this device, we can render the scene so clearly when you close your eyes that you can like hear the people yelling behind you. It's almost as if they're breathing down your neck. Or if you're walking through a park scene, you can hear the birds chirping and they sound like they're in the trees. You know, it's a really beautiful thing. We see this as a new canvas for musicians. Musicians are incredible artists. They are the best in the world at taking sound, at understanding sound, and creating these just beautiful experiences for us to listen to. Right now, they are stuck in 2D. They're stuck in stereo. So, you know, about 75 years ago, we had a big transition in audio from mono to stereo, from having 1 speaker to having 2 speakers. And, you know, that was a big leap. All of a sudden, with a stereo image, you could create the appearance of almost like a sound stage in front of you. And then we've been stuck there for a really long time. And there's been a lot of attempts at trying to get beyond stereo. You have all the Dolby codecs, 5.1, 7.1. Those are definitely improvements, but they're really hard to do with personal audio. We can't bring a listening room around with us on a train. And so the next step in truly immersive audio is to figure out how to take a portable device, something that's binaural and fits on each ear, and then render a really large, really immersive musical canvas. And that's what we figured out how to do here. This is called the VAD Pro, VAD Pro. VAD stands for Virtual Auditory Display. So we believe in this idea of a continuous virtual auditory scene that we can sort of render any sound in any location. If you imagine a sphere around your head, you can put any sound anywhere. And that virtual auditory scene, we think, is a precursor to a technology that we're also developing that we call mixed audio reality, where you can overlay this virtual auditory scene onto the real auditory scene around you, just the sounds that you hear all around you, and we create this mixed audio reality. So just like the Apple Vision Pro allows you to see the world around you by having a bunch of cameras on it and passing the visual scene through, but then also overlays this kind of virtual scene, these apps and these visual information, games, whatever you run on the Vision Pro. In our case, we think creating first the technology for virtual auditory display, and then building a device that allows pass-through in a spatial way, and then being able to mix those two is a big part of the future of personal computing. So this was step one for us. We have these out in the wild. We've built over thousands of these. The device itself is very sophisticated. Again, this is not for the general consumer. This is for very high-end professional audio, and for people who are obsessed with the future of audio. The way this works is we have a head tracker, one in each ear, and as you move your head, the device sends the orientation of your head to our software that's running on a Macbook. The software then applies all of these psychoacoustic cues to the sound that's coming in from another source, and then does the rendering of this virtual auditory scene to your ears, and it sounds really amazing. Let me do a quick hardware walkthrough, and then I will get back to how this actually works. So the device comes in two parts. There's the acoustic part and the electronic part. So the acoustic part has these custom ear interfaces. Like most super high-end audio, we very much value the idea of customizing the device to your ears. It makes unquestionably the most comfortable fit, the most secure and stable fit, so these things will not fall out of your ears, and it also allows for complete acoustic control. So these are the best sounding earphones that have ever been made. I strongly believe that this is the best wired earphone that has ever been made. I'll go up against any other earphones out there. This custom fit is a huge part of that. The quality of the feel when you're wearing it, you can wear these all day long. If you have a huge mixing and mastering session, you will forget that these are in your ear. And that's awesome. Everybody's had that experience of kind of their in-ear monitors getting uncomfortable after a while. While this part is customized to your ear, the acoustics part inside it is not. That part is universal for everyone. This is a very highly engineered piece of acoustics. You see on the back side here, you have this clear shell. It's hard to see inside. There are 3 drivers in here. So there's a dynamic driver, a really big dynamic driver that just gives incredible bass. It's super crisp. The dynamic is handling the low ends only. We do a crossover in DSP, so it's an active crossover, and it handles all the heavy stuff. We get bass well below 20 hertz, so that this can provide some more bass than I've heard from any audio device, especially while maintaining ultra low distortion and very crisp response. It just sounds incredible. At the high end, we have two balanced armature drivers. So there's a twin BA in here. That's the mid-range and tweeter. The balanced armature drivers are very special because they have just incredible speed. So at the high frequencies, they're able to be crystal clear and recover very quickly and have almost no distortion. And so we believe that combination of a dynamic driver with balanced armature drivers produces the best sound. You see at the front here, this sound port, there's a little microphone inside there that we use for feedback noise cancellation. This sound port is made out of titanium. It's a beautiful little part. It has this mesh here with some waterproofing. All of this is connected by a flex PCB that is sort of origamied throughout here. This bulb, we love this package. This acoustic package is a really great design. This is the back volume for the dynamic driver that you see kind of bulging out here. And then all of that goes up to this PCB, which has this connector. And there's a magnetic ring on the connector, and that is what connects to the electronic device. So on the back side of this, you see these pogo pins that connects here. This incredible home finding ability. This thing kind of looks like a spaceship. That's pretty awesome. We love this design. One really nice thing about that connector is that you can change the angle of the device on your ears, no problem. So you can change the angle of the wire as you're wearing it just by rotating the device. That feels really good. I'll get to the electronics part in a second. This acoustic package goes inside this custom fit. Each one of these, like I said, is designed specifically for your ears. Just clicks in like that. The custom fit itself it's a silicone ear mold. For those of you in high-end audio, you're familiar with this already. We're going to do a new fit for you just to make sure that we get the impression exactly right. For those of you who don't know high-end audio, these parts are individually designed and manufactured. So you'll meet with a fitting specialist who will squeeze some silicone into your ears and take this impression of your ear, and then we'll get it back at IO, we'll scan it, and then we will in CAD design this part and hand make this part to fit your ear perfectly. And then this together makes an acoustic part that allows us essentially full acoustic control of your ear canals. This is a really important part. It is the foundation of the VAD Pro, and without it, we wouldn't be able to do what we do psychoacoustically. Now, if I take these two discs, these electronic parts with the connectors, and I connect it to the device, now you see a fully assembled VAD Pro. This is what the device looks like. It is a USB-C device, so this plugs into any USB-C audio source. But if you want to run our psychoacoustic software, you have to be using a Mac. The software works with any DAW, works with any Atmos source, so iTunes, Logic, Ableton, Reaper. Like I was saying earlier, this kind of rotates. So if you have it placed in your ear like this and you want to rotate it, let's say you want to run it over your ear, you can just rotate it up like that really easily, or you can rotate it back down. Now remember, when you do that, when you're using the software, you got to re-zero it if you change the orientation of the of the device on your head. Otherwise, the audio picture is going to move all around you. Inside here, we've got a lot going on. I won't go into like crazy detail here, but there's a lot of DSP chips in here. Basically, when the signal comes from the computer to the device, we have to be able to display exactly what we want to display to your ears in order to create that virtual auditory scene. So there's a big PCB in each one of these with a lot of chips on it. Maybe someday I'll walk through all that stuff in detail. I just don't want to bore you guys. Let's see, there's a little Y splitter just to have a little detail of it. It looks like this. I'm not sure if you can see the name on there. Let me see if I can catch the light. There's just a really faint, laser etching of the IO VAD Pro mark there. I use these devices essentially all the time. Anytime I'm sitting at my desk working, if I'm on a plane, this is the highest attenuation audio device that's ever been made. It's incredible. The sound has ruined all other headphones for me. I basically can only use these now. Since I'm CEO of a company, I'm also on a lot of phone calls. I'm often using these when I'm on the phone. We're really proud of this device. I think, I'll do a walkthrough of the software after this so you guys can see what the software is all about. I think combined with the software and this VAD Pro hardware, this kit together is, we think, a revolutionary audio device that is going to mark the start of a big change in how we experience sound. So we're really proud of this. If you guys have any questions, just email us support@io.audio. We will happily try to answer your questions as quickly as possible. Just a heads up, we're getting overwhelmed with incoming, so we will get to everybody as soon as we can. And definitely leave comments on the video. If you have any questions, we'll try to get to them on the socials as well. All right, thanks everybody.